My ambition is to make this the best tech channel on YouTube, and to achieve that, I need your help. Today's video will be on screen in just a few seconds, but before we delve into it, please take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, please watch the video until the very end. The crazy thing is, the longer you watch, the more people YouTube will share it with. You're helping loads of other people see this content just by simply watching all of the video. You, my friend, are an absolute hero. Now, let's begin. So you've decided to buy a laptop and go true wireless. To peel yourself off your computer chair, dig up the roots you've grown into your carpet, and buy a computer that you can actually use on the go, whenever you want, wherever the wind takes you. In other words, you're free to leaf. Pun intended. There's just one problem. You don't know where to start. There's no denying the truth. Desktop computers put out more performance at a cheaper price point when compared to laptops. There are no hidden agendas, just facts. So, what's the big deal then? Well, for starters, there's no way you're going to jam a bulky tower into your backpack, drag around a portable diesel generator in a pull cart, all the while balancing a monitor, keyboard and a mouse in only two hands that are way too full already. Compact, portable, flexible, easier. These are words you want to describe the computer you need for work, school, or for those people who just don't spend much time being a homebody. Laptops are that happy medium between a permanent workstation that never leaves your home and the mobility of a tablet you take with you everywhere. So, back to the choice at hand. There are so many variables, but we promise you that by the end of the video, you'll have answered a few of our questions in our own mind and solved the riddle of what laptop is right for you, once and for all. At the end of the day, it's all about personal preference and what you'll be using your laptop for primarily. This could be anything from general web browsing to hardcore gaming, content creation or rendering, and everything in between. How fat your wallet is definitely plays a part in the decision-making process. If moths fly out when you open it, we're sorry, maybe the second-hand eBay market is where you should be redirecting and focusing your efforts. No offense. Form an idea of what functions and uses you require from your new laptop at the forefront of your mind as we take you through the big 5 choices when buying a new laptop. Pick a team. The first, and arguably most important decision you must make before you take another step is whose side are you on? Before you choose a brand, the real choice is the technology behind the brand. The age-old question, Windows or Mac? Both have advantages, both have disadvantages. Although Windows is not necessarily better than Mac and vice versa, there are certain niche processes unique to each that make them better for a particular type of customer. Laptops running Windows are generally cheaper than their counterparts. That's the first box ticked. They're also far more popular, numerous, and the components are made by multiple manufacturers, which translates to a wider range of models, as well as programs supported by the platform. Windows machines are built specifically to handle the newest games. They're highly customizable and are equipped with some serious hardware. The Dell Alienware series can go toe-to-toe with any formidable desktop computer, but be expected to have to pay a premium. Generally, if you want a more all-purpose or even highly specialized laptop, then you will be sporting the colors of Team Blue. MacBooks are on the other side of the coin. They're generally quite expensive and only offered by Apple, limiting the range substantially. In saying that, a lot of R&D goes into design and aesthetics, and it's all about quality and customer experience with these guys. They are rubbish for gaming. So much so that few games are even coded to work on an Apple. But they more than make up for it with hardware and editing suites tailor-made for photo, video and other creative content, able to handle it with ease straight out of the box. The big benefit of going Apple is that, if we're honest, they're way more user-friendly. The operating system is efficient, fast and extremely easy to learn when compared to Windows. It also has the benefit of flying under the radar, as most hackers write viruses and other malicious code for the more popular Windows. This is the one to pick if you want a no-fuss, no-stress laptop for work or school. Set your budget. This may seem like a no-brainer, but pick how much you can afford to spend and use it as a ceiling to limit just how far you can go when indulging in a little retail therapy. The last thing you want is to have eyes too big for your belly, overpay, and end up with a laptop that not only fulfills your needs, but is overkill for what you use it for. It's all about size. Weight and screen size should be your next consideration. Are you happy with a tiny 11 or 12-inch screen on a super lightweight laptop you can carry around with you wherever you go? Maybe it'll stay on your desk for most of the time, but you still want the option of using it somewhere else occasionally. In which case, 17 inches and bigger is looking pretty good right now, but they can weigh a lot. Perhaps somewhere in the middle. The most popular laptop models sit in the 15 to 16 inch range. Sussing out the specs. This is a tricky one. Apple have a very narrow range. Each model is priced by performance tier. Then you have Windows, which can be built every which way, however you like, to cover every possible use you could have for a laptop, at any budget. Entry-level laptops are picked for occasional, non-daily use for things like surfing the web, social media, and maybe watching a movie. These are in the £350 to £600 range, and are generally very generic-looking black plastic Windows models, so you won't get a Mac for that price. The £1,000 mark is what you would spend on a decent MacBook Air or Dell with higher resolution displays, solid-state hard drives, faster processors, and low-end dedicated graphics cards. For a workstation for business or school, you're looking at well over £1,500. Opting for a decent processor to run many multitask functions at once is a great idea, something with 8 or more cores. 32GB of RAM is a must to handle a wide range of programs. A mid-range dedicated graphics card may or may not be needed based on the amount of gaming or video rendering to be done. From there, the sky's the limit. Graphic designers may spend upwards of £3,000 on a MacBook Pro and need it to do the heavy lifting, working in editing suites all day. Likewise, for the die-hard gamers out there, an Alienware R17 kitted out with all the bells and whistles and the most expensive parts built purely for graphical speed and power will set you back almost £4,000, almost double the cost of a desktop with the same parts. Batteries not included. The last question is a simple one. How long do you expect to use your laptop without the aid of that handy nearby wall socket? There's nothing worse than skimping out on battery life only to have your laptop die on you, leaving you high and dry, or in this case, flat. You'll want at least 7 to 8 hours of battery life to cover you for most applications. It has to be said, however, that for beast mode gaming laptops like the Alienware or graphic intensive and bulky notebooks like the MacBook Pro, the reality is that these laptops will be sitting on your desk plugged in for the majority of the time. You would get 3 to 4 hours tops from the laptops containing high-end hardware, and even less when performing power-hungry tasks like playing a game or rendering video. And that just about wraps things up for today. We hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give us a like and let us know in the comments if you've made up your mind about what laptop you're buying next. Do you need a bit of help deciding? Ask the question and leave us a message. Remember to give us some love. Hit like, click that subscribe button, and share this video if you want more content like this. This has been Ultimate 5 Picks. See you next time.